Hey guys, what's going on? Tony and Joe from Lone Wolf Paintball, and today we're going to do a quick comparison or versus video, the LV1.5 versus the Etek5. Alright guys, first off, I've got the LV1.5. This gun retails at $999.95, and it's one hell of a gun. What do you got?
So I got the Planet Eclipse Etek5. This is a popular comparison. You guys want to see what are the big differences between the Etek and the LV1.5. Retail price on this gun is $549.95, so just about half of the price of that gun. So obviously there's definitely going to be some differences. I guess maybe we can kind of even go down stem to stern. First, you start off with the barrel. Just as a Planet Eclipse regular two-piece barrel on there. In the LV1s.
This one comes with the Shaft 5 Pro barrel, so it's definitely different milling and a little bit better, in my opinion. So
yeah, I know one of the big differences, you know, with the Etek, it can be a little bit noisier. One, because of the valve system, the LV is a lever valve, and secondly, because of the barrel, the porting.
It's got good.
On that
it's a
pro
lot more
tip.
porting.
It's supposed to be a little bit quieter, so that's kind of the first big difference with these guns is what type of barrel it comes with. The pro barrel's got the fancier milling and the sharp lines, and does definitely cut down on the sound signature of the gun. Next up, kind of comparison of the feed neck itself. The Eteks do come with a composite feed neck. Haven't seen anybody break them. They're definitely durable. You know, really no issues with them. But the LV does come with the fancier feed neck. You know, they both have the lever. That one's got all aluminum parts. It's got the thumb adjustment, everything like that. Where the Etek just comes with a regular lever and a screw. You can always upgrade it and put that thumb wheel later. You know, which would be a nice add-on. So.
I would say the biggest difference, other than obviously the feed neck being all metal versus his being composite, this gun is all metal. A lot of that gun is composite. I know the frame for sure is. The ASA is.
Yeah, the actual grip frame itself is composite. The whole body is aluminum. The actual ASA, this part's aluminum. The thread part is composite. You know, so again, that's kind of where the price differences come from. Kind of get into the actual internals of the gun. So they both come with the Cure 5 bolt. They both have the
Zic 3 rammer.
Zic 3 rammer. So similar bolt, similar ram in there. The big difference, though, like I said, the LV stands for lever valve. So it is definitely going to be a little more air efficient, smoother, quieter. Again, getting to that sound signature. That's one of the things you'll hear about the Eteks is just they do tend to be a little noisier because of, you know, the barrel for one, and of course the valve on the inside. This just has like a traditional pop valve in there. So.
Next, I would say, other than talking about the composite parts, I have the air transfer tube pipe here, and he still has the standard macro line with macro fittings.
Yeah, so this one's got your normal traditional macro line on there. Macro line, tried and true. It's worked for a long time. You know, once in a while you might have to change out your line, things like that. You know, just when you hold it, you know, it's really not too awkward as far as getting in the way or anything like that. But those are definitely a little more streamlined.
This one, you don't have to worry about that. If you take a dive into the snake, your air is coming through your grip frame up into your regulator instead of out of your ASA up into the regulator, so you don't have that long piece of plastic hose sitting there. So
cool. And then the next big thing, the Etek just comes standard with an LED. So when you turn it on and just have it as a light, you program it through the flashing colors, things like that. The LV1 naturally comes with your full your full LCD screen. You can upgrade these. They actually do sell upgraded LCD boards for $79 for these. Same one for the Etek5 and the G-Tech. So that is something you can add on for $75. So you do get the full screen.
One of the last points I would like to make about this gun, other than the actual milling differences between this body and the Etek5, is the actual Pops ASA down here. He mentioned it a little bit earlier. His is just a composite screw in, screw out. I think they call that actually call it the Oops ASA instead of the Pops. So this one's all metal. Push the button in, degas it, air the gun up. His is an actual like spin mechanism. So
yep, spin mechanism. Like I said, the bottom itself where the tank screws into naturally is going to be all metal. The actual knob itself is composite. We need to tighten that in. It just pushes that little pin through, which you know, pressurizes your tank. So, yeah, for the most part, you know, that's kind of the overview. What are the differences as far as deciding which one's, you know, better for you? And it really comes down to budget. The Etek is an awesome gun. You know, if you don't have a ton of extra money to spend, certainly worth your time in the investment. Planet Eclipse, you know, makes awesome products to begin with. But yeah, those are kind of the main differences that make this $549 and elevates that up to $1,000. You know, just kind of all your different accessories going over the gun, but very competitive gun.
Yeah, no, I think he's right with that. No matter which gun you choose, PE makes a great product. If you can afford this one, I'd recommend it. Yeah. If you can't, go with that one because it's a great gun. I've shot both of these before, and honestly, they shoot pretty similar, other than the other some of the cosmetic outside features, and then some of the actual upgrades with the board and the ASA. But they're both great guns. Give this video a like, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You got anything else to say?
No, thanks for watching. If there's any other guns you want to see us versus, debate, you know, guns, hoppers, masks, things like that, throw them in the comments, and hopefully we'll get you on the next video.
Thanks, guys.